Okay, this is going to be a little mannequin hodgepodge. Every year, it's a tradition, I put up a Christmas village. And this is going to be my first year trying to do it in here because I got these battery-operated lights. Because the Christmas village has to have lights under the snow. It just does. It's a rule. Go look it up. Since I was a kid, my mom always had a village, and that was the only Christmas decoration I was allowed to play with. I could do whatever I wanted and play with it. And it's just been a special part of Christmas to me ever since. So, when my my husband's grandmother passed, her family, as in my mother-in-law and our Aunt Judy, allowed me to have her Christmas village. And it's just a really beautiful, special piece of my holiday that it's a tradition of my family mixed with a tradition of Alex's family. And it doesn't hurt that it's flippin' gorgeous. So it is the Carousel. Okay, I'm going to find one of these that says the name of it. I have all the boxes. It was just a pain in the ass to put the boxes, everything back in the boxes every year. So I quit a long time ago. Let me see where I need to hold things so you can see them. So here, let me turn on a light. That might actually help. Probably not much, but yeah. Okay, one more attempt to make this visible, and then I give up. I'm going to shut the curtain in the other room. I care to a certain point, and then I give up. All right. Let's see if the backlighting removal helps. Somewhat. All right. So this is the Carousel. There's 2 music boxes in this set. This is one of them. Oh, it helps to actually wind it enough. Come on. All right, try that again. Love it. It's so pretty. And that's the front. It says form line here. And tickets 10 cents. See, form line here and tickets 10 cents. You know, if it'll focus. There we go. All right, I don't want to put this in there while it's spinning or the cotton will go. Anyway, it was a pain in the butt to try to get everything neatly in and out of its boxes every year. So I kept all the boxes. They're all in a container of their own. My husband keeps trying to throw them away. I won't let him. There we go. So I'm figuring I always have an area that's out in the country. I have an area that's the town. And I have the park that I usually put between. And it usually has the ice rink. So I'm thinking this is going to be the park because, you know, the fanciest things. This will be town because it has the most things. And then up here where you can't see it as much, that'll be the more spaced out countryside. We'll see if it stays in that order, but that's the current plan. So ice rink's got to go in the middle. That's just a given because it's my favorite. That's the part I got to play with. When I was little, she had these plastic ones with that the lights stuck in the back, and I would rearrange them and mix the houses around, and she'd put them out randomly, and I would turn it into town and countryside because I'm crazy like that. These are the 2 music boxes, the only ones I keep in their original containers because I am not chancing these getting broken. The other ones are so sturdy, I'm not worried about them, but these I worry about. Oh, see, even though I'm so careful, it looks like a flag got ripped off at some point along the line, which makes me very sad. Aw. But this one, it says 1889, and it says, see the Spinelli brothers hot air balloon flying today, and any other, no. Okay, that's the only, oh, and here, the Liberty. I have no idea what that says under it. The Liberty something. But yeah, so there's the year from that it's a real town. Come on, focus. 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 Come on. Come on. There we go. See, there's a little sign. All the little figures. And there's the balloon. But it's a real town, and they made Liberty Falls. That's what it's called. It's Liberty Falls. And this is the way the town looked in 1889, which is 100 minus 9, so it's 98 years older than me. The town, this time period anyway. This one doesn't spin. It's just pretty. Okay, we're going to let that quit spinning before we put it in there. And then, I'll just call her Jan, even though I call her Mom. My mother-in-law's name is Janice, so I'll just try to remember to refer to her as Jan for y'all. But Jan, also gave me her brother's trees. So I have all these gorgeous pine trees from him. I almost made a boo-boo. I'm still in the process of putting Thanksgiving away, but I'm just too excited. I want to put up my village. It's one of those magical Christmas is here moments for me. Okay, so I might be insane. I'm going to follow that up with I definitely am, not just might. Hold on. My hands are going to be in the way for a second. I'm going to see if I can't show you what I'm doing. Nope, probably not. All right. Oh, well. Have to deal. So I organized the Christmas trees by size because some are huge and there's a ton of them. And I want to make it with the big ones to the back because that gives depth. See, like him. I like there to be like a forested area way at the back. So I try to keep the little guys for last to kind of fill in and go around town because, you know, stuff got cut down in town when the houses were built, and then they're regrowing, but slowly. So you have smaller trees in town, and then you have the giant jumbo ones out in, and then you have these are from an older Christmas village that was in my family. In fact, the one I played with as a child. They're not as cute, but I don't care. I keep them for the in town, like around churches, because they're a little more manicured, bushy looking. So it gives different texture, a different look. It makes me happy. I know I'm nuts. I embrace my nuts. And then I got these cool ones, these little trees. Once again, they were Jan's brothers. I'm just trying to get the trees out of the way. Out of my way. What is that from? That's a tune from a very old movie. Thinking it might be, guys. No. Hello, Dolly. It might be Hello, Dolly. I probably wrong. I often am. Oh, no. These were from something. These were the ones from my childhood. My childhood one. With the crappy plastic bottoms. And I love them. Because they were the ones I got to play with. I got little bushes with them too. That was how I got to interact with Christmas when I was little. Some of my little people, I'll show them off in a little bit. This is going to be a really long video. For those who are bored easily, it was nice to meet you. Have a good day. For those who stick it out because you want to see all the cool little houses, then I appreciate you if you exist. These are so cool. Look at those. Okay, let's see. Oh, good, it fits. let's say the snow-capped trees are up in the top. Because, you know, jumbo giant. Well, you know what? We could put one big tree in town. No, we can't. Because if I do, then I have to put lights on it and decorate it. Because if there's a big tree like that in town, that would be decorated. So, nope, we're not doing that. It'll take away from the one that actually belongs in the set. Okay. Okay. See, all the houses are hiding under all these trees. So I have to do the trees first, which is good because I couldn't reach them where they belong if I did them last. Oh, Lord. Without knocking everything over 100 ways from Sunday. Because I'm good at that. Okay, ooh, some of the really cool trees are about to come out. Okay, let's get some foresty goodness going on in here. Ah, no! And this is why I don't like them to fall. I try very hard not to let these things fall. Because then they hit all that cotton and go... Okay, here's the rest of the little guys. Okay, these are going to go into town. The ones in town I like to wait. Because, well, here, these can go in the park. Can they? No, wait. Park or town? Park or town? Town for those. Park for these. Look at this one. I love weeping willows. This is so cool. Okay, hold on. Let me get him into, get the balloon rides in. And I try to put them like around the lights or move the lights around them. I want them to, I want every single light to shine. Put that up there. Okay, so there's one of the weeping willows. And it keeps, it's kept in that nice molded thing, but once it comes out, you can kind of give it a little softness. Floof it a little. You know, it's spent a year in seclusion, needs a little air. Ta-da! Okay, let's give that the big weeping willow. Let's put it over the ice rink, overlooking the you know, flowing over the lake. Nope, I lied. Let's put the big weeping willow way in the back because this little one can overflow the lake. Give a little more depth, a little more dimension. Yes, I get too into this. I always have. I always will. I don't care. I absolutely freaking love it. Okay, let's put it on that side. Ta-da! Pretty willow. Okay, stay. And then we got these neat ones. I'm going to make sure I get close so you can see the details on these. Oh, come on. Here, let me get it out of the plastic. Then you might have a prayer of seeing it. Once again, these belong to Uncle Gary, Jan's brother. Jan and Judy's brother. Aren't they cool with that tiger striping on the... Okay, so we'll put those in the park. I have 2 of those. See? In case you're wondering what I'm wearing, because people are going to be like, what? My dad is the head of the kitchen at the American Legion, and he's shanghaied me into being helpful and working at the fish fry tonight. So I've got my festive pants on and my uniform shirt. Okay, here we go. Like I said, I don't want to mess with getting them in and out of everything every year. So instead, I bubble wrap the snot out of it. So much easier. Okay, bleh. Fuzz in my mouth. These are all people in pieces, and I will show them to you in a bit. Because that goes last. Don't you rush me now. Don't you try to make me do things too quickly. That's no fun. I thought I dropped a treat. What the heck? I'm seeing things. Nice big ones. Nice big ones. go. Let's give him a little one in the foreground. Hello, how are you? Okay, I'm going to wait to add more trees up there until I have houses up there, so I know if I've got a good balance or not. And this is a park. Parks must have trees. And I try to put different sizes together. I try to not keep it all the same. Skinny, fat, tall, fat one with a short, stubby one. Well, you know what? A little cotton gets on these. It just looks like snow. Snow. And now that song's in my head. Snow, 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 snow. I want to wash my hands, my face, my hair in snow. What is Christmas with no snow? Snow White Christmas. Sorry. It's from the movie White Christmas, one of my mother's all-time favorites, and by proxy mine, because it's a staple of my childhood to watch that with my mother. Another staple of my childhood. My mother loved 3 Coins in a Fountain. It's got some racy, fun songs. Well, no, wait. I'm sorry. I'm wrong. 3 Coins in a Fountain was the original. She preferred the remake, which is Pleasure Seekers, which has Anne Margaret. And if you don't know who the heck Anne Margaret is, go watch Grumpy Old Men. She was the chick they were both after. Stay up! Sometimes if I have a tree that's like, no, I'm not staying up, you can't make me. If I twist it a little bit into the cotton, it'll bind and hold up. Okay. This one goes in the park. And I'm recording there, so don't hit it with your head. Okay, here we go. So this is the Ornithologist House and the Ornithologist Dove Cove. So this one is the Dove Cove. And this one is the house it goes with. Oh, husband's taking a shower. Oops. There you go. And then this is the oldest tree. Oh, no, it's not. It says on the outside oldest tree, but that's not what's in here. What are you? The Gadel Studio. It goes with the Gadel House. So I got the wrong thing in here in this box, but I'll figure it out later. Okay, so that one goes into town. Some things are in the box, not many. So that one's going to go into town. Let me get these pieces from over here. These, I'm not sure. They might go into town or into country. I'm not sold on that yet. The gazebo always goes into either... if I have room, I like it in town, but I think it's going to have to go into the park. So it says concert today, and it's a gazebo. Ta-da. And it's going to go, let's put you right by the water. A gazebo overlooking the water, right by the... This goes into town. Liberty Falls Community Tree. I hope y'all can see it. I'm not walking around behind anymore for multiple reasons. That's the community tree that goes smack dab in the middle of town. There's the oldest tree. I knew well, where are you? Hold on. Nope, this is a Civil War memorial, which my dad is very into Civil War. It's his favorite genre. So I like to, that's one of my favorite pieces to put in. Let's put it back here in the trees. Yeah, that looks really cute there. All right. let's see, we've got another box. This is the Gadel home and the Gadel studio, which is there. So what else is in here? The oldest tree. I confused them, and I put the oldest tree where the studio goes. So there's the oldest tree. Let's wait and see where we want to put him. But the Gadel house that goes with the Gadel, I'm probably saying it wrong, but I don't care. So there's the Gadel house. It's such a cool house. And it goes with the Gadel studio. And since they're so freaking fancy, they're going to go in town. So let's see. There should be the houses on the outskirts of town, and then the businesses in the middle. So we'll put the Gadel studio, the Gadel house right here. And let's put the studio behind the house. I think that sounds like a good plan. Like you go out your back door to go work in the studio, and it's got like a little yard behind. That's kind of nice. All right. Do. I'm so happy it's Christmas. Okay. B. Cummings Estate, 1873. It's B. Cummings Sign Maker. So it's the sign maker's house. Oh, and on the back, what does it say? B. Cummings Sign Maker Print Shop. So the back is his home. And then the front is the house. And then there's signs all around it. That's so cool. Okay, so we'll put you definitely in town. Let's put you next to, well, you are an actual business. So how about the house faces the house and the store faces the stores. And then this one I always put up in the middle of nowhere. This one is Trapper Big Mike's cabin. I usually try to find a way to make like a river that runs from it, but currently we're going to put Trapper Big Mike's way up here amongst the really tall trees. Well, you know what? No. I want to give him a hill. Trapper Big Mike's deserves a bit of a hill. Let's see. What can I do to give him a sturdy hill? I don't want something I can... Oh, duh. I can put it on. Let me find it. What do I do with it? It's at this end. What the heck? Oh, that's already on it. Okay, hold on. Hold the phone. I'm making a mess of everything. It's all toppling. No! Okay. So you guys stay where you are. You come out. You come out. And you go back in. Okay, so you go there. Y'all start behaving yourselves. And then this is the battery pack, which I will put back under the snow. I just wanted to give it a nice sturdy base, you know? I'm going to give it a little more snow. Snow. Every time that song's going to be in my head. Every single time. Okay, so build a little more of a snowbound. There we go. And then put Trapper Mike's, because I want it to show. There we go. That's cute. All right. And then Berghoff Butcher Shop. Wild game, buffalo, pheasant, deer. So, and then on that side's where it says all the meats. And then there's the back. Butcher shop definitely goes into town because girls got to eat. Okay, then we have Pastor George Kendall's Parsonage, which is so cute. I'm going to put this one to the side for now. I always have a country parsonage or a country church and a town church, but when I'm pulling things out, I always forget which one's the fancier one. And the fancy one has to go in town. Handy Andy Malloy's house. Which, that could be town or not, but it has a sign on the side. Andrew Malloy, handyman and painter. So I think I'm going to put this one in the town portion of the neighborhood. The town neighborhood. Instead of the country neighborhood. This one is Home of Seamstress Ida Penny. One of these days, I want to go find Liberty Falls and see if it's anything like the, like this still. There we go. There we go. And then this is the Bird Watchers meeting today. This is the Ornithologist Dove Cove. Okay, found the Dove Cove. So that's the real Dove Cove. It says bird seed. And it goes with the ornithologists. What are you then? Ornithologist Dove Cove. I have 2 Dove Coves? The heck? Yeah, they're identical. How did I never notice this before? Well, I've got a spare. Okay. I probably knew. It was because I ordered... That's what it was. The set, Grandma didn't have the lake, and I wanted the ice skating lake. So when I ordered it, they gave me another Dove Cove. Dawson's Stable, kind of like Dawson's Creek. Oh, back here it says Dawson's Stable, Livery Feed Stable, Fine Saddle Horses, horses let by the day, week, or month. And that's all written on the archway. Oh, I didn't know there's a little horsey out the back window. The things you forget when you haven't played with it in forever. Okay, so let's put the livery over here because liveries stink, and I try to put it away from things like churches and schools. Yes, I am that manic. Bergman's Clock Shop. Swiss watches. Okay. So, the clock shop. Ooh, okay. You go with something else. Rose's Greenhouse. So, prices. Okay, there's prices on it, but I can't, they made it where it's just gibberish. Rose's Greenhouse. I'm going to put that here until I find the house it goes with, because I know there is one. All right, down to the last tier, and then I'll quit boring the heck out of whoever was unfortunate enough to click on me. Liberty Falls Secondary School. It's a pretty big schoolhouse for that time period. Okay, there's the livery. Let's put the school here with the forest behind it. That's kind of nice. Kind of near the center of town. Everybody's got to get to it. It's one of those important staple places. Here's the fancy church. This, or at least one of them. I think there might be 2 fancy churches. This one is Mountain View Church. Did you go with... What are you? You were Pastor George Kendall's Parsonage. Hello, goodbye. I love you. Okay, so there's the church. Does it go with this one? No, not at all. Okay. Put the churches there for now. Let's see if I can't find any other churches. Here it is. And this one is Pioneers Church. Yeah, this is the one. Because here's the parsonage. There was the parsonage. I mean, look, it's bigger than the church. love that. That's just so cool with the little walkthrough with the steps. I just love it. Again, Pioneers Church. Okay, let me see. You're not a church, you're not a church, you're not a church, you're not a church, you're not a church. I'm pretty sure, but I cannot swear. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all the churches. Okay, so, wait, where are you? Could you be a church? Nope, okay. So this is the other Reverend's cottage. So this is Reverend Muir's cottage. Reverend Muir's cottage. What does it say? Peace to all who enter here. Aw. Right there. What the heck is in the tree? Oh, a little birdhouse. Okay. So, I'm gonna say that the fancier with the cobblestone step house is going to go with the fancier church. And then the more cottagey backyard looking yard is going to go with the country church. So let's not put the church, let's put the church up front and center because that is the meaning of the season. And put the parsonage against the trees right behind the church. That way. Well, you know what? Let's put the church a little more, like right near the town center and the tree. And then we'll put the parsonage back a bit because you don't have to live in the backyard of the church. And then in the country, though, we built you guys together. So country church and the parsonage right behind. Down here it's no big deal, but up there I kind of want to put something to lift it up out of the fuzz so you can see it. But I've got nothing. Oh well. Oh no, I knew there was another church. Damn it. Sorry. Church of the Epiphany and exclusive. So, ooh, you're a pretty little church. Church of the Epiphany. I think it's Catholic. That kind of makes me think Catholic. You're a super fancy one too. So let's put you here next to the school. And we'll put you back over here by your parsonage. Because the red top goes with the red brick there. So they, in my mind, go together. Okay, so there we go. Now let's see. Are you not what I thought you were? Governor's Mansion. Hoo-hoo. Well, sir, you are fancy pantsy. Okay. I don't think the governor would allow his house to be there next to the livery. Let's put the school and the church up front. And then put that where you can see it. And then the governor's mansion here. No, I still like the school by the trees. School by the trees. Governor will not want to live too near the school. Let's bring you up, push you guys over. Put the governor's mansion there. There we go. Right smack dab amongst the fancies. There we go. That looks a little better. The school goes right there. That's nice. And the church is right here. Front and center. Reason for the season. There we go. Ornithologist House. What the heck is an ornithologist? Can anybody tell me? I have no idea. I'll have to look it up. I think I have like every year and then I promptly forget. Oh, my fence broke a little. I wonder if it's in here somewhere. If I find it, I'll glue it back on. I mean, that's what happens when you put it out every single year and your kids get into it. Okay, you are not you're Rosie's. Where's the ornithologist? What is this? This is Ornithologist House. Oh! 2 identical houses. Oh, we'll put the oh, no, you're both broken in the exact same spot. That's kind of hilarious. Okay, well then. I've got 2 ornithologists with 2 dovecoves. Somebody has to go by the livery. It's going to be you. Right here next to the trees so that the doves can get into the trees. Okay, Howard's Hardware. We'll put you by the livery too. Hardwares and liveries went together all the time. I'm probably going way too fast when I spin that, but I've been dragging this on for a while, so let's get going. Okay. Not a lot left, but this is probably going to be very long of a video. Susan's Hat Shop. What did this say before? No, roses. Okay, so Susan's Hat Shop. Ladies of Millinery is on the back here. And then Susan's Hat Shop on the front. What does it say? New Arrivals. And 1512. So New Arrivals is right there. Their addresses are on them. I should put them according to address. I'm gonna. But I should. It would make sense. I try to have like clear roads because I'm crazy. Okay, we have, the established in 1875 Dearly's grocery store. What does it say there? What? Have you tried Pearl soap? With a question mark right there. And then over here it says, what the heck? Mueller's extracts. Something or bear. Wormwood, fox, lion, or bear, I think. And then it says produce. I can't get in there and really read that. Here, let me come around and see if I can get close enough for any investigators to read it better than me. It says fox, lion, or bear, I think. I can't figure out what that, something wood. Sorry, every time I breathe, I shake. Oh, hold on. Okay, here, I'll let y'all. I can actually see a little, here, I'll rest it on this. Does that work? Nope. If you can see in that window there, I think it's just scribble doodles. No, it's words. I just can't read them for the life of me. Okay, grocery. You're pretty important to the function of the town. I hope I get some country houses soon because I'm getting a little overrun. The Palace Dancehall and Saloon and the Silver Veterans Home. I'm going to put that by the Veterans Memorial. So this is the Silver Veterans Home. Let me put this down. I'd have to look into it if they allowed anybody who fought in the Civil War or only one side or the other. Inquiring minds would like to know. The Palace. The Palace Dancehall and Saloon. We'll put you near the livery too. Because that was a thing way back in the day. Well, more medieval times. Not really this time period. But they would put the saloon... The livery would be like right up the street from the saloon, and they would have buckets out front, and the people would drink at the saloon and then pee in the buckets, and they would use the ammonia in the pee to set colors in dyes. Roses, flowers, 50 cents a stem, and we'll put this one with the gazebo, the greenhouse potted plants in the greenhouse, and then the greenhouse will go behind. So there's the house, and it goes with the greenhouse. Oops. Ba-doo. Running out of room. Okay, let's see here. Put you back a bit. Like that. Put you, Governor's Mansion, really back. Bring you guys up a little. Bring the church over a bit. Like I said, I'm trying to keep like a street around. Put that right there. Oh, but what did I say earlier? This one has a house on the back. So we'll put that one there. Put that one there. And then we'll put this one here. And put the greenhouse next door to it. The school a little more back in the woods. Get the kids out of town so the adults don't have to listen. Liberty Falls Water Tower. I'll put that in the country because I got nowhere else to go with it. Something's got to go in the country. It should go in town. Water towers belong in town or near town, but you know, oh well. What? Oh, Ladies Temperance Society. Yeah, that's what it says. Welcome. And then back here, meeting today, free lemonade. Probably how they got people in. It's hot out. I'll drink some free lemonade. So there's a Ladies Temperance Society. Kind of want to put you by the saloon, but I won't. I'll put it up here by the grocery and the church. There we go. There we go. Liberty Falls Post Office. And this is taking so long that once I'm done with the houses, I'm going to stop the video and then put a different video up for the little people in pieces. I don't know where to put you yet. Well, I mean, Ladies Millinery. Where did I just put Temperance? Okay, here's Temperance. Let's put Temperance and Millinery here by the church. And then put the post office right there. There we go. No one's going to know what any of this stuff is throughout the season, but it matters to me. Real estate broker. Clooney and Clooney, real estate broker. John T. Bowie. B-O-O-W-E. John T. Bone. Oh. Okay, that's a really bad end. John T. Bone, Justice of the Peace. Clooney and Clooney Real Estate. So it's this part is the real estate, and then this part's the lawyer. So they're sharing a building. And we'll put them next to the school, because who else is willing to be by a school? Timberline Lumber. I'll put that over, hardware and lumber should go together. I'm running out of room. I think Timberline Lumber. That's just what it says all around. Let's see here. Should I put the saloon, the lumber? Okay, here we go. The governor will live overlooking the lovely park because he's rich and fancy and has the money to be in like the most optimum place in town. This is just an event for right now that we'll say he paid for. And then That clears up some room over here. Let's put Temperance and the hat over here. There we go. And then we'll put lumber. I mean, it's right next to the church, but the one day they're down is one day the other one's up. So, it works. We'll put the lumber next to the hardware, and then we'll put the church's house behind the church. Okay, please, just be a house. The Milner's family single home. Yay, I can put you in the country. So there's a country house. Well, not really. It's a little fancy for country, but I don't care. I'm out of room. I need to put something up in the country. Some people need to go to that church in the country. Home of artist Annabelle Phillips. Oh, she's got her paint supplies right there in the yard. Okay, let's see here. Put her a little more back in the woods because she's an artist and reclusive. We'll go with that. It works for me. Whoa, you are big and pretty. Gadel home. Gadel. There was something Gadel. Her. There's something that went with Gadel right at the beginning. Oh, crud. Do I have two of the Gadel homes? Is that what you are? Yep, that's what you are. I have two Gadel homes. Okay, which one's in better shape? Meh. This one. Okay. Okay, so you get put away for now. Oh, the oldest tree. We'll put the oldest tree in town or in... No, it'll go here. No. That's for the lake. The oldest tree will go over here. That's good to me. Okay. Aunt Alice's quilt shop. Seems to me it'd be the thing that you would search her out for it. But then again, I don't know. If I can fit you in town, I will. Let's put you here for now. Well, if we can fit you in town, I will. But there's a couple more pieces to go. The second Gadel studio. So I have two Gadel houses with their studios. And then the last two buildings are John T. Boone's home. Okay. And Clara's bakery. That has to go in town. So here's John T. Boone's home. That's super pretty. Look at the little courtyard. And we'll put you out in the middle of nowhere. Spread everybody out nice and far because you're out in the country. Okay. And then this one is Clara's bakery. I thought there was a fire station. Maybe I'm nuts. Clara's bakery and butcher. This is the butcher. This is Clara's bakery. And on the back it just says bakery right there. Okay, we'll put the bakery right there behind the grocery. All right. So that. Oh no, one I had put aside. I wasn't kidding when I said a lot of bubble wrap. I bubble wrapped the snot out of this. Okay. So this one was the quilt shop. Do you fit? Not really. Am I going to make you? Yes. There. Okay, quilt shop right there. Near the Temperance women. Okay. So I'm going to give you a close-up of how we are right now. Hold on. Gotta get my hand in the way. Okay, so close-up of how it's turning out. And then the next video that'll be uploaded right away is going to be all the little bits and bobs I'm going to add in. Because right now it's just an empty village. And that's so fun. See, I tried to make streets, make it a a real town as much as I can. All right, well, let's see what happens when I put more stuff in. See you later.